Welcome to the studios of CMU Public Television. Tonight, a White Division first round game between Cheboygan and Roscommon. Next on Quiz Central.
Quiz Central is brought to you in part by the CMU Bookstore. Your source for Maroon and Gold pride is the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and Maroon and Gold memories can be found at the CMU Bookstore. If it's textbooks you need, you'll find them new and used. If you're looking for technology, the CMU Bookstore's Microchips is an Apple authorized dealer. The CMU Bookstore, on campus in the University Center and online at cmubookstore.com. And by the Michigan Education Association and its 150,000 members, advocating for a world-class public education that ensures a bright future for Michigan students and economy. Online at mea.org.
Hands on the buzzers. Quiz Central begins now.
Hudson.
St. Petersburg.
Gondola.
Egypt.
Delaware. A Christmas Carol.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome on into Quiz Central Season 8. Great to have you along here tonight as we roll along in the White Division. Tonight we welcome in Roscommon and Cheboygan. One of these two teams will continue in a quest to win not only their division title, but maybe the ultimate Quiz Central Grand Championship. We started the season with 48 teams. We divided them into 4 separate 12-team divisions based on the size of the schools. Red, white, blue, and gold divisions each crown a champion. The 4 members of those 4 division championship teams each receive a $2,500 one-year scholarship to Central Michigan University. Plus, we'll be giving away 4 textbook scholarships to 4 lucky Quiz Central seniors, courtesy of the CMU Bookstore. White Division, first round, Cheboygan, Roscommon. And time for us to get to the opening round here tonight on Quiz Central. And as always, it is called the Maroon and Gold Rush. This is a 2-minute rapid-fire round. First player to signal gets a chance to answer the question. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team to answer the question. There is no consulting among team members in round number 1, and correct answers are all worth 10 points apiece. All right, everybody ready to go? All right, put your hands on the buzzers. 2 minutes on the clock. Quiz Central begins now. What instrument, central to the films of The Legend of 1900 and Shine, and played by Van Cliburn and Vladimir Horowitz, has 3 pedals and 88? Cheboygan Gabe.
Piano.
Yeah, piano is right. Cheboygan is on the board first. What mountain chain, whose Ores subrange is near the Gulf of Hammamet, has its highest point at Jebel Toubkal and extends from Tunisia to Morocco? And nobody knows. We'll go to the next question. Kim, a 17-year-old orphan, and Chris, an American sergeant, marry and have a child in what Broadway musical set at the end of the Vietnam War? And again, no answer. We'll go to the next question. The 8-Nation Alliance helped suppress what 19th century anti-foreign uprising in China by the Society of Righteous and Harmonious Fists? Cheboygan Blake.
Boxer Rebellion.
Yes, the Boxer Rebellion is right. 10 more points for Cheboygan. What man who wrote about a trip with his brother Orion in Roughing It is better known for a novel about Joe Harper, Becky Thatcher, and Tom Sawyer? Cheboygan Gabe.
Mark Twain.
Yeah, Mark Twain is correct. Sinop and Varna both lie on which sea that connects via the Kerch Strait to the Sea of Azov and which lies south of Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula? Cheboygan Andrew.
Baltic Sea.
No, that is not right. Roscommon, I've read the entire question. If one of you would like to take a shot. And Roscommon, Brianna.
Mediterranean Sea?
No, that's not the right one either. Next question for both teams. What philosopher who wrote about simple and complex ideas in an essay concerning human understanding also wrote 2 treatises of government? And time is up in the round. Nobody got that one. And Cheboygan leading 30-0 after one. Here are the questions that we didn't know in the opening round. The mountain chain that extends from Tunisia to Morocco, the Atlas Mountains. Miss Saigon is that Broadway musical set at the end of the Vietnam War. The Black Sea, each of you had a chance at that one. It's the Black Sea that is south of the Crimean Peninsula. And the last one would have been John Locke, the philosopher. All right, you guys can breathe for just a moment as we introduce both teams here tonight. In this white division opening round game, we would like to welcome Cheboygan High School. Gabe, welcome to the show.
Hi, my name's Gabe. I play football. I'm on student council, and I'm in jazz lab.
Hello, my name's Blake Soklovich, and I play varsity soccer.
My name is Andrew. I'm a junior. I play football and baseball. I'm in student council and NHS, and I play trumpet in the jazz lab.
My name's Justice. I'm a sophomore. I play football. I run track. I'm in student council and in BPA.
And Cheboygan is coached by Paul Clark, and the alternate is Carolyn Clark. We welcome Cheboygan High School. And their opponents from Roscommon. Casey, welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm a senior. I'm the student council president, and I run cross country.
I'm Brianna. I'm a senior, and I'm in the chamber choir.
I'm Nick. I'm a junior, and I play varsity football.
Hi, I'm Devin. I'm a freshman. I play band, and I'm in football.
And Roscommon is coached by Jim Perialis. The alternates are Kaylee Kazumplik, Molly McCanns, and Aaron O'Rourke. We welcome Roscommon High School. All right, round one in the books, which means it's time to move on to round two here tonight. Round two is the kickoff round. We'll kick it off with a combination of toss-up and bonus questions. I'll ask one toss-up with the team answering correctly getting 10 points. After a correct answer, that team will be asked up to 3 bonus questions worth 10 points apiece. Consulting among team members allowed only on the bonus, not on the toss-up question. And once a team incorrectly answers a bonus, we'll go back to another toss-up for both teams. So get your buzzers ready. First toss-up question. After the 2005 season, this team lost the NFC Championship game to the Chicago Bears. After the 2009 season, they defeated the Minnesota Vikings in the same game and then won Super Bowl. Cheboygan, Gabe.
The New Orleans Saints.
Yes, the New Orleans Saints is right. Nice job. Jumped it. Going to tell you about the team that played in the Superdome, but you didn't even need that. 10 points. Bonus questions for Cheboygan. No buzzers needed. You can confer. Andrew, the answers from you. Give the following about hunchbacks. Victor Hugo created the hunchbacked Quasimodo who rang the bells at this cathedral.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And a second bonus for you. This English king, usually blamed for murdering the princes in the Tower, is popularly depicted as a hunchback, though the historical evidence is scant.
Richard.
I need you to be more specific.
King Richard II.
Oh, not the right one. Close. Richard III is the correct answer. So you're able to get 1 on the bonus. It is 50-0, Cheboygan on top, but both teams get your buzzers ready. Here comes a toss-up. As Education Secretary under Edward Heath, this leader drew criticism for cutting school lunches. In addition to opposing a coal miners' strike and privatizing British petroleum, she supervised the Falklands War. Name this Iron Lady. Roscommon, Brianna.
Thatcher.
Yes, Thatcher is right. Margaret Thatcher, the only female British Prime Minister. Nicely done. Roscommon on the board. And bonus questions. No buzzers needed. You can confer. Brianna, the answer's from you. The first person to hold this office was John A. MacDonald, who assumed power on July 1st, 1867. Name this position whose holder lives at 24 Sussex Drive in Ottawa and is the head of government in the Great White North.
Something to do with Canada.
The Canadian Prime Minister.
Yes, that is absolutely right. Second bonus for Roscommon. This conservative from Alberta has served as Prime Minister of Canada since 2006.
I got that.
Oh, no answer. It is Stephen Harper. Able to get 1 on the bonus. And it is 50-20. And the bell signals the end of the round. Cheboygan off to an early lead, but still lots of points to be had. We'll have the perfect 10 right after this.
Our dad believed that we can use television to inform children and adults in a positive way.
And that's still a huge part of the work we do each day here.
And we're parents too now.
And as parents, we see that you have to make important choices for your children every day.
And when it comes to children's television, PBS inspires families to learn about their world.
Supporting PBS ensures that all children have this opportunity.
This is why we're here.
To help all children be more.
My children are growing, and it's so amazing how quick they change. Has PBS made me a better father? The answer is yes. I mean, believe me, kids don't come with instructions. Sometimes you face those moments, it's like, what do I do? And you will be watching PBS Kids and thinking, wow, very wise. Finally, I got the answer. And that's the kind of TV we need to be supporting today.
Hey, welcome back to Quiz Central White Division opening round game. Next time on the show, we stick in the White Division and we welcome in Elma and Farwell. Hope you'll join us for that. Right now, though, it is Cheboygan and Roscommon going at it, and our turn to move on to our next round, the Perfect 10 round. This is a 60-second round. Each team will have a separate set of 10 questions from their choice of 3 categories. Teams can either answer or pass a question in order to answer as many of the 10 as possible in 60 seconds. And then the opposing team will have 30 seconds to answer any that were passed, incorrectly answered, or questions we didn't get to. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. Teams, you can consult. No buzzers are needed. The team that is trailing gets the first choice of the clues to the categories here tonight on the Perfect 10. And Roscommon, that would be you. And the clues tonight are the Bard of Avon calling, We're number two, or taking its toll bridge.
We're number two.
We're number two. The category is what country's second most populous city is. All right. What country's second most populous city is. 60 seconds on the Roscommon clock. Hamburg.
Pass.
Alexandria.
Cairo.
No, that's not right. Yokohama.
No answer.
Melbourne.
Sydney.
No, that's not right. Looking for the country. Cork.
Ireland.
Yes, Ireland's right. Barcelona.
Spain.
Spain's correct. Rabat.
Pass.
Mushad.
Egypt.
No, that's not right. Ankara.
Pass.
Bergen.
Pass.
And that's all 10. Able to get 2 out of the 10. It is 50-40. Cheboygan on top by 10. Cheboygan, quite a few out there for you to steal if you know these countries. Again, what country's second most populous city is? 30 seconds on the Cheboygan clock. Hamburg.
Germany.
Yeah, that's right. Alexandria. Egypt's correct. Yokohama.
Japan.
Yes, Japan's right. Melbourne.
Australia.
That's right. Rabat.
Iceland.
Nope, that is not right. Mushad.
Algeria.
Nope, that's not correct. Ankara.
Indonesia.
Nope, that's wrong. Bergen.
Austria.
Oh, that's wrong as well, but got off to a good start in the steals. Got 4 out of the 8 correct, so 40 points for Cheboygan. The 4 that were missed, Rabat, Morocco, Mushad, Iran, Ankara, Turkey, and Bergen is in Norway. It is 90-40. Cheboygan on top. Cheboygan now 2 remaining clues to the categories for you. And those clues are the Bard of Avon calling or taking its toll bridge. Andrew, what do you say?
Take the first one, please.
The Bard of Avon calling. The category is name these Shakespearean title characters. Again, name these Shakespearean title characters. 60 seconds on the clock. Member of Rome's first triumvirate.
Julius Caesar.
Yes, that's right. Member of the Capulet family.
Romeo.
No, that is not right. King of England with 6 wives.
King Lear.
No, that's not right. The young Prince of Tyre.
Pass.
Schoolmate of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Pass.
Either of the 2 gentlemen of Verona.
Pass.
Desdemona's husband.
Pass.
Signer of the Magna Carta.
Edward.
Nope, that's not right. Tragic lover of Troilus.
Pass.
Queen killed by an asp.
Elizabeth.
Nope, that's not right. And that is it for the 10. Got the first one right, and then the perfect 10 got you. 9 out there. Roscommon, golden opportunity here. If you know some Shakespeare, you can grab the lead here. Again, the category is name these Shakespearean title characters. 30 seconds on the Roscommon clock. Member of the Capulet family.
Juliet.
Yes, that's right. King of England with 6 wives.
Henry VIII.
That's right. The young Prince of Tyre.
Hamlet.
No, that's not right. Schoolmate of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Pass.
Either of the 2 gentlemen of Verona.
Pass.
Desdemona's husband.
Othello.
Yes, that's right. Signer of the Magna Carta.
James.
No, that's not right. Tragic lover of Troilus.
Pass.
And that is it. Didn't get to the last one. You're able to steal 3 out of those, and the ones you did not know from Shakespeare. Pericles is the young Prince of Tyre. Hamlet is the schoolmate of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Valentine or Proteus, the 2 gentlemen of Verona. King John signed the Magna Carta. The tragic lover is Cressida, that queen that was killed, Cleopatra. All right, it is 100 to 70, Cheboygan leading Roscommon. So this is a very close game and a very important round that we are now heading to, and it is called the Homestretch round. As we head down the home stretch, I'm going to have more toss-up questions, followed by bonus questions for the team that answers the toss-up question correctly. All correct answers are worth 10 points apiece. Important toss-up right here in my hand. Get your buzzers ready. This city extends south towards the River de Pere. The Wainwright Building was an early skyscraper in this city that lies near the Cahokia Mounds. Named for a crusading French king, this is what city of Cheboygan, Andrew?
Constantinople.
No, that's not right. Roscommon, I'll finish for one of you. This is what city of Missouri on the border with Illinois, the site of the Gateway Arch? Roscommon, Brianna.
St. Louis.
That is right. Used all the information. 10 more points. Within 20 points of the lead. Bonus questions now. No buzzers needed. You can confer. The process of filling a vacant U.S. Senate seat was a catalyst in bringing down a corrupt governor in 2009. The vacant seat was that of this former senator from Illinois.
Yes. Anything? No. No answer.
No answer? That would be Barack Obama. So nothing on the bonus. Roscommon still leading by 20, 100 to 80. Get your buzzers ready. Toss-up question for both teams. This film sees prospective parents Vanessa and Mark Loring separate. One character in this film drinks a lot of Sunny Delight and uses a Roscommon, Casey.
Juno?
Yes, Juno is the right one. You know your movies. 10 important points. You're within 10 now. Bonus questions for Roscommon. No buzzers. You can confer. In 1831, the Nguyen Emperor Minh Mang gave this city its current name. Name this capital of Vietnam.
Any idea? Laos?
Nope, that is not right. It is Hanoi. All right, not able to get those bonuses, but you're within 10. It's 100 to 90, Cheboygan on top. Toss up, both teams. Potassium and sodium make up over half the mass of this planet's atmosphere. A crater named for Gerard Kuiper and mountains opposite another crater called the Caloris Basin were among the features observed here in 1974 by Mariner 10. Name this planet closest to the sun? Cheboygan Andrew.
Mercury.
Yes, Mercury took every morsel of information. Got it. 10 big points. Bonus questions for Cheboygan. No buzzers. You can confer. Name these 20th century vice presidents. After serving as Bill Clinton's vice president, this Democrat narrowly lost the 2000 presidential election. He shared the 2007 Nobel Peace Prize for his work on global warming.
Gore.
Yep, Al Gore is right, and a second bonus for Cheboygan. Gore's immediate predecessor was this youthful Hoosier, squabbled with Candace Bergen while serving under George H.W. Bush.
Pass.
Don't know the answer. His name was Dan Quayle. All right, it is 120-90, and that bell signals the end of the round. This one is coming right down to the final countdown, and that final countdown is coming up right after this.
Our dad believed that we can use television to inform children and adults in a positive way.
And that's still a huge part of the work we do each day here.
And we're parents too now.
And as parents, we see that you have to make important choices for your children every day.
And when it comes to children's television, PBS inspires families to learn about their world.
Supporting PBS ensures that all children have this opportunity.
This is why we're here.
To help all children be more.
My children are growing, and it's so amazing how quick they change. Has PBS made me a better father? The answer is yes. I mean, believe me, kids don't come with instructions. Sometimes you face those moments, it's like, what do I do? And you will be watching PBS Kids and thinking, wow, very wise. Finally, I got the answer. And that's the kind of TV we need to be supporting today.
This has been a close one pretty much since the get-go here today. Right now, Cheboygan 120, Roscommon 90. But a lot of questions to be had as we move into our final round here tonight on Quiz Central. It is final countdown time. Fifth and final round is a 2-minute rapid-fire round. The first player to signal gets a chance to answer the question. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team to answer the question. No consulting among team members here in the final countdown. All correct answers worth 10 points apiece. Best of luck. Hands on the buzzers. 2 minutes on the clock. Final countdown begins now. Which war that featured the battles of Crécy and Agincourt and the heroics of Joan of Arc was actually fought by England and France from 1337 to 1453? Cheboygan Andrew.
100 Years' War.
Yes, that is right. Anthony von Hoboken cataloged the works of which Austrian composer, whose 106 symphonies include the London, the Paris, the Clock, and the Surprise? Cheboygan Gabe.
Beethoven.
No, that's not right. Roscommon, I've read the question. If one of you would like to take a shot. And Roscommon Casey.
Bach.
No, that's not right. We'll go to the next question. What novelist wrote about the suicide of Septimus Warren Smith in a book about Clarissa Dalloway and about the Ramsey family in To the Lighthouse? No answer. Next question. In what African nation did the Al-Shabaab militia recently prevent convoys of food from reaching famine-stricken areas of the capital, Mogadishu? Cheboygan Andrew.
Somalia.
Yes, Somalia is correct. The Malmedy massacre took place during what German offensive in the Ardennes forest that was named for the shape it produced on U.S. military maps? No answer. Next question. What playwright wrote about a town turning on Dr. Stockman in An Enemy of the People and Nora Helmer's rejection of Torvald in A Doll's House? And again, no answer. Next question. A magnesium-containing derivative of porphyrin is found in what molecule arranged in photosystems to harness solar radiation for photosynthesis? And again, no answer. What element was the first noble gas shown to form compounds, is used to fill electronic flash bulbs? And time is up, and Cheboygan holds on 140-90. Round of applause for both teams here tonight. Had a pretty tough final countdown. Quite a few that went without getting answered. The composer of the Surprise Symphony was Haydn, Joseph Haydn. Virginia Woolf wrote To the Lighthouse. The Battle of the Bulge is that war that looked like the bulge on the maps. Henrik Ibsen wrote A Doll's House. Chlorophyll is used for photosynthesis. And the last answer would have been xenon. All right, Cheboygan, congratulations. You will move on in the white division to a second-round game. Roscommon, for those of you seniors, best of luck in your future endeavors. For underclassmen, we will hopefully see you back here next season on Quiz Central. Don't forget, we have another white division first-round game next time here on Quiz Central. Hope you'll join us for that. Good night, everybody.
Quiz Central is brought to you in part by the CMU Bookstore. Your source for Maroon and Gold Pride is the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and Maroon and Gold memories can be found at the CMU Bookstore. If it's textbooks you need, you'll find them new and used. If you're looking for technology, the CMU Bookstore's Microchips is an Apple authorized dealer. The CMU Bookstore, on campus in the University Center and online at cmubookstore.com.